Yes, my name is Denis once again. I welcome you all, the viewers. Please join my YouTube channel, subscribe, follow my story. My YouTube channel is titled My Story. It's about my life journey from birth to where I am now. Last week, I gave an overview of it, but now I'm going to give the detailed journey bit by bit. So I was born in Nyabare Bwambara, Rukunjiri district, and that's where I started from. I started my education journey when I was young, very young. Maybe by then, of course, I was young at the age of like 6 years. I reported to school at the age of 6 years, and the school is called Chirama Primary School. I studied there for one term, and my parents decided to change the school for my siblings. But because I was young, they were going to a school that was at a longer distance from that school. So because I was young, they suggested that I remain in that school, Shirama Primary School, for those of you who know it, yeah? But I remember that I refused and said that no, I can't remain in this school alone when my siblings are in another school. So, but what I remember in that first term of primary one is that I could lose every book and every pencil they would give me every day. So when I calculate, I think I lost like the whole shop of books and pencils. So anyway, when the term ended, my siblings were required to join another school, and I was required to stay in that school. And I said, no, I can't stay in that school. So I had to join this other school with my siblings. And this other school was like 7 kilometers from my home. Imagine a kid of 6 years old trekking 7 kilometers every morning and every evening. So anyway, my mother was like, mukaleke karaza kunana, which in our language means that you leave him, leave this boy. He will get tired and give up with that journey. But I can assure you that I endured for about 4 years until I changed to another school. So, of course, it wasn't easy waking up early in the morning because the school was far. Waking up early, trekking to school, coming back later after class, it wasn't easy. So I joined another school. So the school that I'm talking about, which was 7 kilometers also from our home, is called Omuburama Modo Primary School. Those who know really that school. So I'm an old pupil of Omuburama Modo Primary School. I say hello to everyone that has studied from that school. So later I joined the Bwambara Primary School. That was in primary 5. through primary 6 and primary 7. So that's where I finished my primary from, and I'm very proud of that school. My fellow old pupils, OBs, old boys and old girls of Bugambara Primary School, I'm proud. I'm a proud old boy of the school. So after that, I scored aggregate 9. I scored first grade, and I think I was the best in our year in the sub-county. That's Buambara sub-county. But I remember there was, I think, another person who had a similar aggregate. So I think we were two with aggregate 9 that year, primary 7, Buambara sub-county. So I went to Form 1, that is St. Gerard's. But before I went to St. Gerard's, I must shed light on this. I first went to Bikurungu Modern Secondary School for about 4 days. Yeah, those of you who know Bikurungu, is it Bikuru? No, sorry. It's Bugambara Modern Secondary School. That school that you know, that is in Bikurungu Town Council. I first went there for like 4 days, barely a week, yeah. Then I reported to St. Gerard's SS Nyachivare, my wonderful school, which I am always proud about. So I was there from 2004 to 2007. So that school used to emphasize science subjects. And, you know, I didn't know that maybe I would take this other path, because I used to love science subjects. I used to love biology, and I performed better in it, actually. So I did my senior 4, and my thought, my next journey was like to join nursing. So, but by the grace of God, I had to go to Form 5 and to pursue another career. But by the time I sat for my senior 4, that was in 2007, I didn't know. It wasn't in my mind that I was going for higher HSC, that is A level. I thought after senior 4, I will channel and do maybe a nursing course, and that's the end of the story. But I thank God that I was able to proceed and join Form 5 and proceed with another career. So I joined Form 5 a bit late because, like I already said, I had no idea that I would proceed with A level because of the humble background. Because of my humble background, I come from a family of about more than 20 children from different, mothers. But I thank my parents for taking care of us, for paying our school fees, and my siblings for picking me from where my parents ended from. So I joined Form 5. Form 5, I joined it when it was a bit late. I remember it was on the 14th of March 2008. Other students had joined about 3 weeks before. About 3 weeks before, and I found when they had notes. So I had to copy notes, but I joined a very cooperative community. The school is called Universal High School Chisasi. My old school, I love it. I'm proud of it. I must say that for those of you who may know or who may not know, it was a single girls' school. By the time we joined, actually, it was being turned into a mixed school. So I want you to imagine that environment. We were the pioneer boys in that school at that time, and we faced a bit of a royal environment, but the students, the female students, were very, very cooperative, and they were very comforting, and we did not feel out of place. Yeah, we did not feel out of place. I thank the administration of the school for giving us a conducive environment as a few boys in the school to enable us to study and pass. So I finished my HSC, but let me take you back a bit. When I joined the Form 5, my sister Counsel told me that, okay, you study, don't mind, you study. I want you to do law. I want you to be a lawyer. Actually, that's where my legal career idea started from. So I remember our teacher, Mr. Vincent, asked us, I think we were in Form 6, first term there. I mean, like either Form 5, third term, or Form 6, first term. Mr. Vincent asked us that, he asked all the majority of us, each one, what we wanted to be. And each one would respond, I want to be so and so, this, I want to be that. And when he reached me, I said, I want to be a lawyer. And he laughed. But it challenged me. I had to work hard. I finished Form 6. I passed. But my sister Counsel encouraged me and inspired me. So when I finished Form 6, he told me, you know what, Denis? First do a diploma in law at the Law Development Center. Then you will do a law degree later. I was a bit challenged by that. It didn't go well with me. I wanted to do a degree direct, whether it's a law degree or another degree, but I never wanted my classmates from my previous class to be ahead of me. So I first refused vehemently to do a diploma in law at LDC. And I wasn't an easy boy, by the way. But my sister Counsel Annette, I thank you so much. She insisted and said, no, if I have to pay any money for your education, you must first do a diploma in law. And I accepted. Eventually, I accepted. I reported. I applied at LDC. I was admitted for an evening class. I reported. That was 2010, 2011. I did that course and graduated in 2012. And I got a job. I got a job as a clerk in a farm, Katalikawe, and company advocates on Nkrumah Road. Yeah. So I thank Mr. Katalikawe and Mr. Tumushime Edwin for giving me that opportunity to work at your farm. I worked as a clerk in a very, very comfortable environment. I would come in the morning. I would sit in an office with a computer, with internet. I remember I had a chance to join a Facebook in that year. That was 2011. Because there was internet in the office. They would give you work. Please deliver this. Please do this. Then after you come and sit in the office, at the end of the week, you are paid your facilitation for the week. At the end of the month, you are paid your salary for the month. So it was a comfortable place, I must say. And I must acknowledge that. So, but then, after 1 year or thereabout, I felt that that was not enough. That was not enough. I felt that I needed to do more or to be more than that. So I applied at Kampala International University for a law degree. That was in 2012. I was admitted, but I didn't have money yet to pay for my tuition. My parents could not afford to pay for my law degree. Also, my sister Counsel Annette could not afford to pay for she had paid for my diploma in law, and she could not afford to pay my law degree in 2012. So I had worked for a year at Katarika and Company Advocates. So I was admitted, but I could not afford the tuition. So I waited for another year until August 2013. I applied again. I was admitted. So by that time, I had saved some little money with a circle. So I withdrew. I remember it was around 920,000. I withdrew it and paid for my first semester at campus. Then, but there was a balance. That was not all. Then my sister Counsel Annette gave me the balance to finish the first semester. Then I had to look for tuition for second semester and the following years. So I got an opportunity. Counsel Annette had left her former workplace and formed chambers with colleagues called Tumwebaze Atugonza Kopsinja Advocates. So I got a chance and started working at Tumwebaze at Gonza Kobusinja Advocates. That was in 2013. I would do work, I would save some money, and I would pay at campus. So I did my first year, finished second year, third year, fourth year. It wasn't easy, actually. It wasn't easy because you can, see the circumstances of studying while working while studying, so that you can raise tuition and you finish school. So I was a class coordinator, evening program, for 4 years. I would make sure, and it helped me actually, to attend class. I would come from work when I'm very tired, but then I had to attend class because I was a class coordinator. So the lecturer would, ask whether I was around, and I could not be really, I could not accept to be marked absent because I was a class coordinator. So it also helped me to ensure attendance. And I passed well the course. I passed with a second upper. So I thank God for that journey. Time for pre-entry came for LDC. I did not, intend to do pre-entry straight away because I knew that LDC is full time. You can't study LDC when you're working, and that is a fact. That was a fact, and that's a fact. It was full time. So I didn't have money to pay for LDC and to take care of myself, honestly speaking. So it was not my idea to do pre-entry straight away from the road degree. I wanted to have a dead year. No, sorry, not a dead year. I wanted to rest and maybe first work and save. Then I joined LDC the following year. But I thank my friends, my colleagues who encouraged me to apply. That is Counsel Rosemary Birunji and others. Counsel Anita and others. So, but in a special way, I thank Counsel Annette Kobusinje, who insisted and said, you must do pre-entry. What is stopping you from doing pre-entry? When she got to know that it wasn't, I wasn't really going to do pre-entry that year, she insisted, what is stopping you? You must do pre-entry. So I remember I revised for pre-entry for like 2 weeks. And we sat for pre-entry. But before we sat, Counsel said that I was with my nephew Amon. We finished our degrees same year. We joined LDC. We did pre-entry same time. We joined LDC same year. So Annette told us that you and Amon, you do pre-entry. Whoever passes it, I'll give him 1 million shillings cash. So, well, it inspired us. We sat for pre-entry and we passed it straight away. So, Counsel Annette gave each of us 1 million shillings cash. And it it helped us to pay for tuition for the first term at LDC. So, well, I joined LDC and I completed it in a single year. I graduated, but I thank TAC advocates so much because I was at TAC from my first year in my law degree until now, as I speak, until I went through LDC, after LDC until now. So I thank TAC advocates. I thank His Worship Kenneth Tumwewase for mentoring me through my career, through campus, through practice. I thank you so much, Your Worship Kenneth Tumwewase. So that's my education journey. That's my education journey. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy,